You know that moment when you finally get what you worked so hard for. The big launch sells out, the promotion lands, the bank account looks healthy, and instead of feeling lit up, you feel flat. It's disorienting. Everyone's clapping for you. The numbers look amazing. You should feel proud, but instead there's this quiet whisper. Is this it? You thought reaching this milestone would bring joy, relief, freedom. Instead, it feels anticlimactic and even lonely. If we haven't met yet, I'm Patty Ferreira, and this is Awakened and Rising, where we merge spiritual law, emotional intelligence, and high-level leadership to help you rise into your most powerful, aligned, and fulfilled self. If you're new here, I'm so glad you're here. You're joining us. Subscribe if these are the kind of deeper conversations you've been craving. I've seen this moment again and again with the women I mentor, and I've lived it myself. It's the moment where achievement hits its ceiling. You've built success using the rules the world gave you, the hustle, the proving, the control, but those external wins can't feed the deeper parts of you. Here's how it often shows up. You hit a huge revenue goal, but feel strangely resentful of the business you've built because it doesn't actually light you up. You keep raising the bar, more clients, bigger launches, better titles, but with every milestone, satisfaction slips further away. You feel exhausted, but guilty for wanting more than success. You tell yourself you should be grateful, but gratitude doesn't quiet the restlessness. You've built a beautiful life, but it feels like you're performing it, not living it. I think of a client who built her extremely successful business almost entirely on hustle and strategy. She was smart, capable, respected, but she was burnt out, uninspired, and secretly wondering if she'd made a huge mistake. What she needed wasn't another marketing plan. She needed to reconnect to her why and rebuild her business in alignment with her soul, not just her spreadsheets. Another client had an impressive corporate career, then started her own consultancy. On paper, she had freedom and success, but she felt trapped by the very structure she created because it wasn't designed for joy. It was designed for safety, control, and proving worth. She realized she'd built a business that looked good but didn't feel good. This is what happens when you pursue success only from the outside. We optimize for strategy, structure, and what's marketable, but neglect the deeper work, self-trust, alignment, and joy. At some point, growth requires more than hustle and KPIs. It requires inner leadership, knowing yourself, trusting yourself, aligning with what actually lights you up. It requires what I call feminine intelligence, the ability to pause and ask, what do I really want? What feels good? What am I creating this for? It's what lets you stop chasing and start living. Because when you build only from outer validation, you might hit every goal and still feel empty. But when you build from inner alignment, success doesn't just look good, it feels good. So if you're sitting in that strange space, I want you to pause and ask yourself, where did I build from safety or proving rather than from true desire? Where have I muted my creativity or joy in order to keep things strategic? What part of me is whispering for more meaning, more aliveness, more freedom? Your next level isn't another strategy. It's a shift inside of you. It's letting your soul, your intuition, your deeper purpose take a seat at the table alongside your strategy. This is the journey I love walking with women, and it's exactly what I share more of every week in my newsletter. It's where I go beyond the algorithm and offer deeper stories, prompts, and guidance for leaders like you who want to build success that feels soulful and alive. If this conversation speaks to you, I'd love to welcome you there. You'll find the link below, because here's what I know. Success that looks good but feels empty isn't the end of your story. It's an invitation, an initiation into building something richer, something that nourishes your soul while growing your impact. And you deserve that kind of success, one that feels as good on the inside as it looks on the outside. One that's alive, inspired, and truly yours.